What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Straight Up Sips. And today we have a very cool episode. I'm actually really excited about this one. So courtesy of my father-in-law, her dad, we have a new segment that we're bringing to the channel. And that is considering the fact that he is not a bourbon drinker, not a whiskey drinker, anything like that. He decided he's going to go into a store, really any store, doesn't matter, and pick out a cool bottle. Because we all know that when we were starting off, we didn't really know what bottle to get at all, right? But those really nice, cool, flashy bottles are always on the table. They pique your interest. You're like, that's got to be good, right? So with he has no experience in what is good or not. He goes in, picks out those really cool bottles, and so it's not coming from either of us. We have no input on what he gets, and then we're gonna try it here, and we're gonna see is it good or not. So with that being said, let's bring out the first one. And this one actually cracked me up. Swear, his first one that he picked up. That we had no input on this. A Peerless Double Oak. So we actually, when they brought it, felt it. And we were like, is that a Peerless? And they were like, they thought we were nuts because we were able to tell what it was by the bottle shape. But yeah, I think this is a great looking bottle. Honestly, the bottle shape's cool. One of my favorite parts about this brand especially is this wooden, the wooden top to the cork. I love that. I think that is so cool.
It's different too.
Yeah, absolutely different. But so this is coming in at 109 proof. And so with it being a double oak, all that means is that they distill it, age it in a barrel, and then they take it out of a barrel and age it in another barrel. So double oak. Yep. So with that being said, you get a darker color and, you know.
And I think it was like around 105?
105 is what they
got
bought
it
for.
From
Total Wine. Total Wine and More. So that was kind of a shocker. I've literally only seen this one time here. I've seen it one time, and I was like, $100, I don't know.
Yeah, we definitely were not thinking anything like that.
No,
so.
we're waiting for the Willet pot still.
Yeah.
So that'll be funny. But let's go ahead and just pop this open. Now the wrapper's off because we tried to film this one time before.
And we messed up, but we didn't get to the part of
I didn't.
So.
I literally pulled the wrapper off, and that's as far as I got. So this is tried and true cork pop. Whoa. Did I spill any?
No.
It did. Felt like I did though, but that was good. That was a good cork pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got like a really short, like.
Maybe I probably have to put like a headphone warning on that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can do that right there.
That was right there on it. Yeah, my bad. Sorry if that was loud. But let's go ahead and get some in the blends. Spilled some.
Oopsie. Happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really dark.
Oh yeah, yeah. So typical for the double oak. You get it really dark.
The Woodford Double Oak.
Now
in the store pick.
I love Woodford Double Oak. I mean, most people do. I think it's really great for the price that you get it at, and store picks are great of it, which we do have a store pick. We did a video on that. Fantastic. But I'm very eager to see, because the one that's 90 proof, this is 109 proof. So we like proof. I'm very excited to see if that does anything to it. So, okay. It's kind of soft a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not
I don't really
as,
get like ethanol or anything.
It's not as punchy as I was expecting.
You get like a caramel.
A little bit of that.
Vanilla-y.
I get some
oak, but not like, it's not as much as I thought it would be on the nose, but I could also just like.
With my terrible nose, I'm picking up that candied.
Yeah, like
vanilla,
that's word,
caramel. Like
Well, I get a little bit more oak now that I'm.
Yeah, but I definitely get the oak.
It is a soft.
It doesn't have the ethanol punch.
Yeah.
But let's not, dally on this. Now cut to the 15 minutes, so we'll be talking about how it smells.
Yeah. All right.
But all right, let's go. Okay, let's see how this tastes. That's got a little bit of that spice.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's good.
Wow, that's candy.
It's really good.
That's like a candy bar kind of thing going on there.
It does have like a very like candied note to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like
I don't know if I would say it sips at 109 either. And we're like a little less maybe, but not. It's pretty on point. It's pretty on point.
Would you say it's a little dry? I'm gonna go back for another one. Maybe that's me. Hang on. It's definitely got that oak in the front.
Yeah.
But it's a sweet
oak and spice in the. I get like spice in the front, and then.
But man, that's a sweet oak.
Yeah.
So that genuinely, to me, it's got the similar kind of like oaky sweetness to it, but this one brings that proof to it. So that deep, that richness, and
there's a rich flavor.
Like the Woodford. And I'm going to compare this to the Woodford because I feel like that's what most people are able to find when they're looking for a double oak. And I feel like that's kind of the most comparable and what most people will compare this bottle to. So to me, you get the same kind of sweetness.
Yeah.
You get that, but where, and the finish is really long on this one.
It is.
So where it kind of just lacks, that proof just kind of just kicks it up a notch and just really kind of brings it home. I think that is absolutely fantastic, and it is hilarious.
Almost get a little fruity note like right now, like after a while.
I get like it's a fruit, like definitely a candied fruit kind of like if you had like a fruit candy bar.
Almost like I don't know, like apricot-y at the very end, like right now, like when you.
I feel like I get like a. I don't want to say raisiny. No. I don't know. It's not like that. It's got
some sort of like.
It's a brighter fruit.
Yeah.
It's a bright fruit, not necessarily like a. Not like a raisiny, but it's more of like a candy because that the sweetness kind of brings it along and makes it more of a candied fruit.
Mm-hmm.
But wow.
I see what you mean by dry, kind of.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah. But I think that's the spice.
Yeah, because it's like in the beginning.
But man, and so I've had double oak. I've had the Woodford double oak before, just the regular one. But the one we have on the counter is the Creekville Bourbon Hunter, and that one has a lot of that candied fruit. A little bit more than a normal one.
Yeah,
and so that one I really feel like it tastes similar to this. I wouldn't say this sips at 109. Like I would say it. I mean, it's like picking hairs here, but like I think you could sip a little closer to like 100, 103.
I was gonna say 100 because I already.
It's just
it was kind of lower than that. More probably towards like 100.
Yeah, but I mean. It doesn't have as much. What it is, it doesn't have the proof spice.
It's a different type of spice. It's like when you drink it because it has a spice, but it's not a proof spice. It's just more like a spice note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, I mean it does. I don't know if it would it be like a baking spice.
I don't know if I would say baking spice. Well, I don't know. You think so?
Maybe like a little bit of brown sugar. That's what it is kind of to me. It has like a little brown sugar in there at the front.
Yeah.
It's like oaky brown sugar.
Yeah.
Then it has some of that candied fruit. And then it kind of finishes back out with that subtle sweet oak at the end. That's really, yeah.
That's a good way of describing
That's
it.
absolutely fantastic.
This is really good.
This is fantastic. $100 worth though. That's hard because double oak is just like literally half the price almost. So if you can find it and you find it for around $100, maybe less, $100 would be pushing it just because it's hard for me to justify spending $100 on whiskey anyways. But this is something different. This is definitely better than the Woodford Double Oak. So rarity and all things considered. If you like the
Woodford Double Oak like a lot,
yeah, you'll love this. It's fantastic. But yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents on it. I think it is worth it, but don't go paying something crazy for it. It's really not. I mean, that goes for anything, but it is definitely better.
Let's rate it. It's your favorite part.
Yeah, I know it is my favorite part. You want to go first?
I'm usually not like a huge like oaky fan.
That's true.
But I personally don't get just like an overwhelming amount of oak in this. So with that being said, I'd probably give it like I would say like I'll give it an 8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Dang. Are you just saying that?
I'm not just saying that. And that was another thing. He was like, give this an honest review. So, I mean,
no,
I'm gonna give it an honest review.
It's really good.
But
bottle, I would give like, just like the bottle itself, I would give it like a 10. It's a cool bottle.
I love that bottle. Genuinely, probably, and I kind of like the more like, I don't want to say like manly. But like, the Penelope Rosé cask, and it's got like the pink floral flowers, very pretty. I feel like this is like, it's got the brown, the wood, and that's our dog, if you hear it. but yeah, I love it. I love double oaks. I really do. Woodford Double Oak is probably one of my favorite bottles, just like regularly shelved bottle. So I gotta say, this is. If not 9, I guess the price might drop it down a little bit, but I'm going to say based off of taste and flavor alone, I love this bottle. This is awesome. Yeah. So I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah. If you've had it, let us know your thoughts on it.
And that's a strong score, but I'm a huge double oak fan. I love double oak. So I feel like the Woodford was just always missing that proof, and this kind of brought it up. So yeah, there you have it. That's it. And so if you like this content and you think that this is something we should keep doing, be sure to like and subscribe. It is, like we said, something we're planning on doing and adding to the channel. Yeah. No idea kind of like how often we're going to be doing this, but it is something that we're planning on. Something different, right? So like we said, leave a comment down below. Have you tried this? Do you like double oaks? I mean, really anything that you kind of feel like you want to talk about, we love talking to you guys. It's absolutely our favorite thing. Either I'm going to respond or she's going to respond. So it might differ. It might sound something crazy, but it's whatever. But with that being said, straight up sip it. And we'll see you in the next one.